Hello. Hi, Ants. You joined really quickly. Like I just started. So, how's it going? There. Maybe that's a little better. Um, I didn't want the music to be too overpowering, so that's why I had it low. So, um, but yeah, notifications. Oh, well, that was really quick. I haven't even gotten a chance to close my other windows and get into the game, so. It's Monday you get Discord. Oh, okay. Cool. Sounds good. Um, there we go. I'm gonna mute some. I'm gonna have the window open here because I can get two different chats. What's the plan today? Well, the plan today is to work on plots. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into it, but we're gonna find out. So let me close that. Music's not too loud, is it? I was hoping it was just a little thing in the background. Now, luckily, I was told, anyway, that this was copyright-free music, so I'm certainly hoping that is the case, because that's what it told me. And if not, then, oh well, I guess. So, yeah. But first, I was going to not do that. Going to do a command for myself here. Let's just put it here. So yeah, so I was thinking of later on when I actually no, I'll do this first. Later on when I'm actually doing building and people are playing, and you know, every now and then you gotta look around and check everybody out and see how people are doing. I want to do that in invisibility. So I'm going to just set that up real quick. Gosh, I even forgot what my tag was. I think I put it as owner because that seemed like the easiest way. Yep, owner. And then that's not how you spell it. Invisibility. I forgot an I. And then I think it's the, oh gosh, seconds and then amplifier. Okay. Sometimes I forget, so. And then true. Like 3D programming. Yeah, kind of. so now if I was to click this, I go invisible, and you can't see anything, so that's good. So that's what I wanted. And now we will not add another effect because it didn't work. What's another effect that is good for me to have? I mean, slow falling was one that we used to have. There used to be 3 of them, I thought. Oh, night vision. Night vision's good. Which I think is that. Yep. Okay. I don't need... what the hell? I might as well do it. To have a slow falling as well. I don't feel like I need it, but just in case. There we go. Hello, Gnome on Twitch. How's it going? And then I can just clear like that. There you go. So this only affects me. Give visibility. Oh gosh, what did I just give myself? Night vision and slow falling. It doesn't have to be fancy because I'm going to be the only one that does it, although I want it to be capitalized. There we go. Okay. So there we go. And there we go. Is there a fireworks button? No. Not sure what you mean by that. And before I actually get into plots, there was one other thing I wanted to do, which was basically the villages. I'm going to change the villages up a little bit. So let's start with 1. So instead of village, the way that I have the village set up here, so you can go back and forth between villages, I think I'm going to have it so plots of land, I can teleport between plots of land. Just kind of what I wanted. So, do I even need to do that now, though? Because this area doesn't have plots of land, I'll tell you that. Village 2 has plots of land, but it's not finished. And then Village 3, which is where we're going, which is mine, doesn't, I mean, it has plots of land, but it's not completed, obviously. So, alright, so it doesn't really matter, but which one do I work on? The one on the left or the one on the right? Which should be plot number 1? Left. Okay, this one right here. So this is going to be plot number 1. And I will mark said plot with a sign, just so I know. Middle, yeah, middle, exactly. Okay. So this is plot number 1. Right. So it's center. What? I'm not sure what you meant by that, Ants. Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. A lot of what's gonna happen. Hi, Raven. You're watching what? You're watching School and Friend. You're you're helping. Okay, I see what you did there. All right. Okay, so plot 1. So, and you guys are sure that the music isn't too overpowering, right? I just want to make sure. You said left or right plot. Well, yeah, I kind of said that, so whoever gave me the first answer, I was going to work on that first, and I got a left first, so that's the one I was going to work on. This is left. So I think I'm going to need a barrier. And music is fine. Okay, just making sure. Let's see. I don't remember how this clones, because there's going to be a clone function. So let's just try one here. Let's see. So let's do 3 and 3. And then we will clone this up in the sky, let's say 10 blocks, because why not? Okay, and then let's say I said positive 3 and positive, all right? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, so positive and positive. So what that means is basically it did, in fact, clone from this corner, like of the clone. So you go up and that way, which means that when I clone, I'm going to want to clone from this corner here. In fact, let's go ahead and be fancy with it. We will mark it with an emerald. So there we go. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is, well, again, I need to give myself a command block, so let's do that. Okay. And the way that it's going to work, the way that I'm going to make it work, is essentially you got your barriers and stuff here, okay? And I may change this. I just want to see if I can get the concept right. And obviously this plot of land is going to have barriers and stuff around the edge. Or what I'll probably do is have, like, because you can't see it when it's like that, it's only creative, Maybe I'll have like a fence around each plot with barriers going up from there. Although I should probably test that because I don't know. I don't think you can. I don't think you can go through. Why did I put a? I meant to put a barrier, not a thing. So I am not able to reach to the other side of the fence, even though there's a gap. That's what I was looking at. So if I have a fence, that might be cool. I don't know. I mean, should I just leave it completely open and no fence? But obviously there'll be barrier blocks around the whole thing, or do I put a fence just to make it look pleasing, you know, like it looks kind of just plain. I mean, do I give the player the freedom to put a fence if they want? Seems kind of silly, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if they don't want a fence, then they don't have a choice. But I like giving choice, so yeah. I think I might just take the fence out, so forget the fence idea. If they would like a fence, they can put a fence. I think that's fair enough. Okay. I'm not going to bother putting a pressure plate because I know it's going to work. But let's type it out here. So it's going to be TP all players that let's say this will be plot number 1. So tag equals not well, not owner. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter because as the owner and as being in creative, I can just kind of go through it, so it doesn't matter. So let's just do it by the tag. So everyone, and this will have a radius of, let's say 3. So everyone that doesn't have the specific tag, which will be, we'll call it Japan 1, because I think this is going to be the feudal Japan village here. So we'll just call it Japan 1. Okay. And then we are going to teleport them. I guess this is going to be specific to each plot. We'll teleport them, let's say right here. So 5942, that's a lot to remember. Type it in chat. 5942 112, 60, 40. 5, 9, don't, yep, I already forgot. Let's do it one at a time. 5, 9, 4, 2, 112. And then 60, 40. I keep pressing the wrong button, sorry. 60, 40. Okay. And then we are going to want to have them facing a certain way, so let's go up, and X is +1. So 60, 40. I think that's what it was, and then 59, 43, 112, 60, 40. Yep, that looks correct. Okay. So, I don't know, I have to have some way of indicating that there's a path here. Which I guess I can't really do with grass, so we'll just do it with these things. Oops. And this will change to make it look more pretty, but for functionality's sake, that's what it is. And then we will put a thing here. So I think before we do anything with the actual physical plot, with the diamond, this and that, the next step that we wanted to take was we wanted to have it so a player could purchase said plot. This is going to be interesting. Some bedrock here. So I'm going to try to model it after what I did in another world of mine. My mouse is acting up, sorry. So what I did in that world is essentially I made a somewhat of a box here. Yeah, let's see, so radius 1, 2. Well, radius I want it to go up by y, so let's do this. Y equal, well, I could just say y equals, no, say y equals tilde 2. Yep, so everybody that is 1, 2 above it and a radius of 3 that does not have that specific tag will be teleported to somewhere over there. So that should keep your plot safe, hopefully, in theory. And I believe I can be safe myself. Oh, that looks kind of cool from underneath like this. That's nice looking. I don't exactly know how big of a spot I'm gonna need, but essentially I'm gonna set up a little area for each plot where I can easily reset things if I need to with just the press of a button kind of thing. So and I'm pretty sure because this is up and it's only a radius of 3, I shouldn't get affected by it whatsoever. So that's good. Okay, so oh man, this is going to be a lot of work to do for just one plot, but as soon as I get one plot done, then I should be okay for the rest, in theory. So, alright, so buying a plot of land. So the way I kind of saw it was something like just make a hole for now, doesn't matter, because I'm going to cover this up. So the way I saw it was basically put it to be like this. Oops. So the only way through into the plot would be right here, and there'd be a pressure plate. So if you're not the person, you get teleported away. That's the plan, anyway. And so then what I wanted it to do is basically you have a wall of barriers. So if the plot is not purchased, you no, actually no, I changed my mind on that, didn't I? Okay. No, it's going to be open. Well, obviously, if you don't have the tag, you're going to be teleported out, so you can't go in. So, that's actually okay. That can stay open. So, here are some of these. Okay, and then I need a chest. And I will get more of the actual, you know what, I'm gonna need to go get it anyway, so let's go get it. Because you have to have a certain item in order to buy the plot, and I need to go get said item, which is right up here. Okay. So you need to have this land certificate, which is a thing, to basically buy your land. I'll make 2 of them just in case I accidentally drop it like that or destroy it by accident. So, okay. But a regular chest we're going to put right, we'll put to the right of the plot. And there was somebody who had a mailbox idea, and I do like that, and I would like to incorporate that as well. I will think about where exactly I want that to be. I was thinking like right here. If I could do that. I can do that. And I'm going to represent that by a shulker box. Actually, yeah, something like that could be it. Okay. Interesting. So, over here is going to be where you can buy land. So let's see. And then probably a pressure plate. Let's get pressure plates. And we will make them fancy pressure plates. So all pressure plates are just going to be iron, I guess. Plus it's like white, it's brighter, it kind of catches your attention. So yeah, I think that works. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a clone. We will clone just underneath us, and it will go to I don't know if I need to go up one. I don't think I do. If I have to reclone it, I will. You're a clone. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Raven. Let's see. 2, and then... I don't think I even need to do 2. It's from my position, so it's actually just 1. And then tilde 1. So like a little square. Little square. I don't need a square. Oh man. This is... Once you get the first one, like I said, it all makes sense. Okay, and then I want it to clone where I am, but let's say 5 minus 5, so go downward. Sure, let's try that. Did that actually work? It did actually work. Okay. Obviously, I didn't need this much room, but that's okay. So, we are going to not do that. Grab this. Okay, I guess that works too. And I guess I technically will need another one for testing, so let's put it in the corner. I kind of want to have stuff surrounding it. But I don't want to give people free stuff. just like that. So it needs to be exactly the same. So I think it's right here on this piece of dirt. Okay, so we're going to, gosh, what was the command? Was it test for block? Matching specific conditions is in a specific location. So blocks in 2 regions match. Test for blocks, plural. Okay. Okay. So this is +1. So 5, 9, 4, 8. Five, 9, 4, 8. 108, 60, 42. 108, 60, 42. Is that what I just said? Yeah. Okay. Just going to test for these blocks. I should make it a tilde. Can I make it a tilde? That would be so much easier in the long run. So +1 and down 2. Let's do that. So it's going to test for that block to that block, which is essentially the same block. And now we're going to test to see if pressure plate is right above that. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then +1 again. So 1, and this time it's +2. Okay. Of course, there's obviously not going to be room. So I need to point this arrow in a different direction, probably outward. Just put those there. Okay. So let's try that again, but we're going to face it this way. Just like that. Okay. Syntax error. I don't see a syntax error, or maybe I wrote it wrong. I don't know. But anyways, okay, so it's going to check, and then if they are correct, then it's going to be a chain. It's going to be conditional. Was active. And then it is going to give the closest player okay, so here we go. It's going to give the closest player that has score gosh, maybe I should do it that way. Because then I don't have to create another objective. So if I said give the closest player, obviously there's going to be a radius of, let's say, 1. And it's going to be exact coordinates and all that fun stuff. But the score is going to equal curly brackets here. And we're going to say Q tutorial. Now normally people end on 43. So I'm going to say people who have 43 can activate this. Anyone who has 44, then yeah. Or I could do the same thing where it's very direct. Maybe, actually maybe. Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of that. And we'll just remake this here. Yeah, nothing too special there. And then this is going to end up looking down instead, just like what it was. Okay. So we're not comparing that block to that block anymore. We're comparing let's see, so from here it's -1, -2, -3. So -3. -2. 1, 2, 3. -3. It's -2, yeah. Well, no. Jeez. Did that wrong again. Okay, well, good thing I tested. So it's going to be -2, and then 1, 2. No, then 1, 2. So these are 2s. Alright. That was confusing. So again, it's testing this box. I guess it doesn't matter either way. But it's basically testing the two boxes to see if they're the same. If they are the same, then I'm going to conditional. And then this will tag, give the closest player see, I don't know what Y is at this point. 1, 2, 3. So let's say Y is 3. Radius we'll say is, I mean, realistically it should just be 1, so we'll say 1. Scores equal Q tutorial, has to be capitalized, Q tutorial, and then the score is 43. Okay. Now I could maybe make this system the same. Okay, so it tests the blocks, and then if the blocks are the same, then I want to give the closest player that has these things I don't necessarily need to give them a specific tag then. So yeah, okay. So the tag will add Japan 1. Japan 1 or Japan plot 1. I'm going to make it nice and tidy. I'm going to say plot 1. Which means I got to change this one. So people who do not have the tag Japan plot 1. Then after that, I would like to fill I'm going to fill a certain area with air. This will be conditional. So 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Then we're here. So I need to go 4 and over 1. Okay. 4 minus x. Okay. Minus 1. Alright, so in theory, what'll happen is if it's the same, it'll give the closest person with the specific things. And that is the pressure plate. Yeah, so that makes sense. If that person, of course, meets the parameters set, then they will get the tag, and then after that, those two things up there will fill with air. Basically meaning that the plot has been purchased. And then just to make it even more friendly, we will go chain and we'll say conditional, and then we're gonna say oh gosh, I probably need to go grab one of those because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Let's grab this one. There's 3. Okay, put it there. Actually, we'll just use this one. Plot, congrats. So, I now want to target the person with said tag. Pan plot 1, action bar, and I don't know if I want it gold or not, but you've claimed a plot of land. How the hell spell it again? Congratulations. That's not how you spell it. Oh my gosh. How about just congrats? Yes, I can't spell. Let's do that. I can change that later. That's fine. The color. Make it a maybe a light blue. I guess a light blue. Sure. So, alright. So you step on the pressure plate. If the box, if the chest is the same as the one that's down here, then the closest player who meets those parameters will get the tag. The thing up above will basically go away because it'll fill with air, and then it'll say congratulations. That's in theory what it should do. I can just grab those, and then barriers, I grab those. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab a chest and break it, and now I got one, although I think I had quite a few, but alright. So there's nothing in the chest. There is something in the chest there. Raven's Punch. Oh, hi Raven again. I think. Pretty sure. Actually, yeah, no, that does sound familiar. Okay, so I step on it, nothing happens. Of course, I just realized it's on impulse as well. Does it need to be on repeat? No, it doesn't need to be on repeat. So actually, impulse is totally fine. Okay, so there we go. So it's not there. But then as soon as I put this in here, I'm hoping this will go away and I'll get a message, and then technically so I'll remove Japan plot 1. So I do not have the tag. Yep, it failed. Okay. Why? One block compared. It's probably... See, here's the thing. And this is another safeguard, so I'm glad I did it. So I'm pretty sure my tutorial is not 43. So let's set that. Scoreboard. That's not how you spell that. Scoreboard. Players set myself Q tutorial, and then I want to set it to 43. Oh, okay. Actually, that's something I forgot to add to the chain of command here. So it's gonna give the closest player within that thing the who is honking outside my window? That fill air, and then actually before I do this one, so it'll be the first thing. That means that everything has gone through. So I want this to say scoreboard players. Scoreboard players add closest player, because at this point they already have the tag. So tag Japan plot 1. And we're going to add to the queue tutorial, and we're going to add 1. And in theory, everybody should have 43. So if I add 1, they'll have 44, which means if they try to buy another plot, they will not meet this criteria here. So they would not be able to add the tag to themselves, which, yeah, basically means none of this happens. So, alright, so I think that actually works now. It is still in fact, well, I'll test it like this too. Okay, so there we go. So I'm at 43. I walk on it. Nothing happens because it doesn't compare. Obviously, when I was at more than 43 or not equal to 43, it didn't work. So we already know that is effective. But now, as soon as it's the same and I'm at 43 and I walk over it, nothing happens. That's very embarrassing. Why? What am I forgetting? Match selector. Mind if I can join? Well, right now I'm just building Major League just building, so it's not really it's not a thing to play on yet, as of yet. So what am I missing? For a sec, yeah, I apologize. I'm sorry about that. I'm still in the process of building the world, so then that way people can actually play. So it's obviously not going to be done today, but you can always follow and stick around and keep up to date. And when it is open, I will definitely let people know. So, yeah. Well, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, man. I do have a. If you're interested, you don't have to, but I do have a Discord, which I keep things up to date and all that. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. But anyways, what am I building? I'm building plots of land, and right now I am working on how someone acquires said plot of land. And I'm just trying to figure out why this one isn't working. I don't think it's because it's conditional, because it's still, this needs to be met before that one. So that doesn't make sense. I'm missing something probably pretty obvious because I've done this before. So I'm at 43. Join the Discord. Cool. Well, thank you for joining the Discord. I do have some channels in there, especially my update channel. If you're interested, you can kind of see the progress that's gone through. So, because I'm not going to show that on stream right now, but yeah, if you want to see what's been going on so far, then feel free to check it out. Let's see. So test for the block. No targets match selector. It's probably because of the radius. I'm going to guess it's because of the radius. So I'm going to set the radius to 2. And now let's try. I bet you anything's the radius. It probably just doesn't see me. Nope, apparently not. Building. I can play with. Okay. Hey, sounds good. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, I will let everybody know when this eventually becomes available in the future. And you are more than welcome to join. So, sounds good. So yeah, go have fun playing somewhere else for now. And again, I'm sorry it's not playable, but I hope you understand. Oh gosh, y equals 3. Well, okay, that's my issue. Because there's nobody at y equals 3. It's y tilde 3. So it's supposed to be 3 above this block, not y3. That would make sense. Okay. So let's do this again, okay? I'm at 43. And nothing happens because there's nothing in there. If I set it to 44, and it's in there, then nothing happens. And just to make sure, it says I don't have the tag, so I haven't gotten the tag, okay? So now I'm going to leave it in there, and I'm going to set it to 43. Then now, it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Okay, sort of kind of works. So now, I did get the tag because I was able to remove it. So, let's put another pressure plate down. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, the fill command, that would make sense as to why it didn't work, because x is not -1. It's actually +1. So there we go. See, and now, actually, even if I was to put, okay, well, I mean, it's still there, so let's try it, but nothing would happen. And now that I'm 43, boom, it disappears. And then I've claimed a plot of land. Congratulations. Or congrats. There we go. Perfect. Hello, Raven. Boo. So now, what I will do is I will create the reset part of it. And just want to figure out, how do I want to reset it here? Because I have the thing here. I basically just want to clone it up above, so then that way it can do it again. And the reset is actually going to be 2 different commands. Because what I need to do is I need to actually no, it's going to be 3 different commands. Yeah, it'll be 3 different commands. So I need to reset the person back to 43. Then, oh, thank you for the follow, man. Or I should say, yeet, man. Thanks for the follow. Can you join? Unfortunately, I'm still building the world, so... Oh, an ad. Oh, okay. Well, if you ask me again, I'll say it again. But I'm still building the world, so unfortunately, it's not available to be played on. But now that you've followed, you know, you should be able to kind of keep up to date on what's going on and the progress and all that. So I'll just call you Yeet. Okay, I will call you Yeet. So yeah, you should be able to keep up to date on kind of what goes on and all that. But for now, it is not playable. I'm still working on it, and that's what we're doing right here. So, so I think I'm going to have the reset button probably right there. And I used to have it. Yeah, well, this is different than what I used to have. So you know what? We're going to make it a little different. So I need to have three commands. Hope it's fun. Oh, it should be. I've been well, not working on this world specifically, but we got lots of plans and stuff for it. Now I don't know if you have a Discord at all. You can type in exclamation point Discord if you want. But yeah, basically I do have a Discord where I kind of post updates and stuff like that. If you want to keep up to date that way too, but otherwise, you know, don't feel pressured. You don't have to. Otherwise, I will just kind of announce it to people that it's ready to play and all that, but that might be a little bit while from now. because there's a lot to do, and this is one plot of land. This is the first plot of land, actually, so it caught me near the beginning stages of the world. And then going forward, I should be able to kind of copy-paste this stuff, so it's always the first one that is the most difficult to get set up, so... and then that's not going to activate that, so I can have a button, and we'll make it a Blackstone button because why not? So this one is going to not tag, this is going to be the scoreboard. So scoreboard players set the closest player. I mean, there really should be one player, so I'm just going to say the closest player with the tag Japan plot 1, and I'm going to set their Q tutorial to 43, because in theory a 5.5 million unit S-class ship. Wow. It's okay. I'll be right there with you, so don't worry about it. The only thing that I'll probably focus on that game at the moment is getting up a base and making money and having lots of storage and room and all that stuff. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that. That's going to take a long time. I'm obviously don't grind that much to just afford something like that right off the bat, but still, I mean, hey, that's impressive. So props to him for doing that. Okay, so we're going to set everybody that has that tag set this this thing to 43. Okay, and then the next step is going to be tag, we'll say all players, even though it should just be the one. We'll just, it doesn't really matter. We'll say all. Let's just do all. So, Livewire, hello, or hello. That's like an Iskall thing right there. How's it going? How's it going? Say tag all players that have the tag of Japan plot 1. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. You guys have been very nice to me. It's like 3 follows in the last 15 minutes, basically. That's pretty cool. Well, thank you guys very much. Want to join me if I can? Unfortunately, this is still the building process of the world, so I'm not able to. I mean, I could technically have people in, but it's not ready for playing. Obviously, I don't want people to be on here until it's ready, because you would just sit there and do nothing, which isn't very fun. So, yeah. So, you answering me, you receive follow. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I like to have, quiet streams. And I don't usually talk because I try to focus on what I'm doing, but today I have it on. Just felt like it, so. But yeah, no, I do know commands. I do know commands. Not every command, but I will kind of, I will kind of brag a little bit that yeah, I do know some commands. So, so not a lot. Well, I mean, I don't usually talk to people unless there's people here like yourself that feel like talking. Then obviously I like to interact. So that's what I do. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll do another one here. Japan. Yeah, this is going to have a Japanese theme to it eventually when I get around to trying to build. I'm not a builder, but I'm going to test my luck. I guess I can show you real quick. So this is one area. It's not the only area, but this is one area that I specifically myself have been working on. And this is going to end up having like a Japanese theme to it when I'm done. Yeah. And then these are going to be plots of land eventually. But right now I'm actually working on the very first plot of land. So that's what I'm working on. Hey, Twisted, how's it going, man? Haven't talked to you in a little while. Hope things are going good. Can I tell you what a chain command block do? Sure, I can. So there's three different command blocks, although I'm only using 2 right now. An impulse, basically, if it has a redstone input, then it'll do the thing. The chain command blocks basically is like a chain of commands, I guess. So if this one goes off, then these will follow, kind of thing. There's differences. There's unconditional, which looks like this, and then there's conditional that looks like this. I guess you'd have to look it up more if you want to fully understand it. It does kind of take a little while, but I mean, once you understand how command blocks work, at least that part of it, then you know, it starts to make more sense. Now, the commands themselves, that might take a little bit of time to get to understand and know how to work them, but at least knowing how the blocks work, that should be pretty simple. You can go onto the Minecraft wiki, which is typically where I go for references and stuff. So you can always learn there if that's something that you know, you want to figure out. Teachers teaching math versus command blocks. Who is harder? Well, I would probably say, I don't know. I like math personally, so I mean, I don't have any issues with math. But I guess math because it takes a lot longer. But it just depends. Some people kind of get it and pick it up real quick and understand it, whether it's math or command blocks, and then others struggle with stuff. So I guess that's a preference, right? Or that's kind of your learning style, I should say. Okay, so this is going to be a clone. Actually, this isn't going to be a clone, is it? Because if it was a clone, then I guess I'd end up cloning the item up there. Just not what I want. So where's my sign? So this is Oh gosh. It is codes. Yeah, I guess it's kind of codes. Sort of, kind of. DC on YouTube. How's it going, man? How's it going? What do I want to call this? I want to call this plot. I'll probably come up with a better name later, but plot, purchase, compare. Basically, I'm just thinking, okay, if you're trying to purchase a plot, this is what it's going to compare it to. Okay. And so what I will do is I will set up. Very bored, tired, but I'm good. Good. Well, that's good. I'm sorry you're tired, but that's what it is, I suppose. Well, I don't plan on ending the stream right now. But like I said, it's not in a playable state. So I'm not saying I'm ending the stream. I'm just saying I can't have you play yet because it's not ready. And what I'm actually going to do is move these commands. Yeah, something like that. Right now, so don't trip. Oh, okay. I will not trip, don't worry. Do I still do command blocks? I do. I haven't been told that I am not doing it. And I am more than happy to, still do commands. However, this is my own thing. This is my own project. This is my idea of how things would go. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's worse. But I obviously have different ideas for how things would work. And I thought, well, I kind of want to try it out and do something with it. So that's what this project has become. So I don't need the... Well, actually, I guess I did need that button. Whoops. What am I planning on with the Japanese thing? Well, truth or dare? Are you asking... You're asking me a truth or dare? Okay, I guess dare. I have the right to choose whether or not I do whatever you say, but sure, dare. Let's put a button right there. And this will say, reset plot purchase. Sure, something like that. Reset plot purchase. So that'll reset the whole thing. Samurai sword. Okay, well that's a dare that I think I could probably do. I can probably do that. Now I don't know if I'll do it in here because this is where people buy plots of land and stuff. Probably won't have samurai swords there. However, there is going to be a a town center or a hub or whatever you want to call it, a centralized area that is going to also be in the Japanese theme, and I can guarantee that there will definitely be some samurai swords and hopefully some cool looking stuff. It's gonna suck, but I'm choosing to do it. Yeah, and I'm not a builder, so it's gonna take me a while. But I can guarantee you that I will put a samurai sword in there. When do I think this is going to be released? I have no idea. I have no idea. What I want to do is I want to have some things available for people to do or to get started. But I couldn't tell you. I really don't know. I'm hoping this next week or two, I might actually get quite a bit of progress done. So that's my hope. Which, speaking of, I'm gonna get back to it because I've been talking quite a bit. So let's do this. So this is gonna be a clone. So we have here that we're going to set the people that have. Did I say people? Yeah. The people. So let's do all players then. Okay, so all players that have that, their tutorial thing is going to be set to a certain number. Then they're going to have the specific tag removed from them. So up here I'm still targeting them because they still have the tag, but then here I cannot target them anymore because they don't have that tag. Then this is going to be the clone, and we're going to try to figure out how I'm going to do this. So, and I like the whole tilde idea because that's what I do. So, oh, you wrote a lot there. Hang on, let me put down my thought here before I end up reading that. Anyway, just in case, let's take that button off. Just in case I accidentally press it out of habit. Alright, so this is going to go up 1, 2, 3, technically. Okay, so the Y, which is the middle one, is going to go up 3. Let me see. Make an armor that makes you look like a ninja, and you can parkour. You can parkour when you shift on the wall. You stick. And it's to slide down. You can make a double jump and a roll ability. Well, although this is going to end up being more of a like a RPG, and you kind of do your own thing and all that stuff, I don't know if I can do that. That sounds like something that's going to need, I don't know, maybe I can come up with something. But my first thought was mods. That's going to be like a mods thing or something. And this is specifically not going to have any mods in the world. I wanted to do that because, look, there's a ton of cool looking mods out there. Don't get me wrong. I could probably easily add some of stuff like that, but this is going to be a testament to, like, what have I learned, what am I able to do, and strictly just like commands, like, because I think mods, they change a lot of things, whether it be visually or functionality wise of how certain things work, where let's say you can, I guess, stick to the wall for a little bit. I mean immediately I think of like a honey block. I think a honey block will let you stick on for a second, but you know, I don't know, it just sounds kind of like a mod. and I have also been against mods for the longest time. Not just here, but in other places. I just don't like mods. And the thought of being able to do something on your own is just more pleasing, right? Like, I can look back and say, look at all the stuff that I personally did. I didn't add anything that like did it for me. Like, I actually built it. So I don't know. It's just it's a nice feeling. So so go up there, and then I'm going to go +1 with the Z, which I think is actually both of them, so we'll do that. And the X is going to be different, so we're going to say -2 and -1. Yeah, exactly. And that's how I feel it should be. -2, -1. And then we need to figure out how the hell we're going to do that. So let's do the Y first. So from here it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that's 7. And a clone, I actually have a feeling it needs to be this front one here. So okay. So front one. So this is the pressure plate. So actually it's going to be right where that is. So that should be easy to calculate. So we're going to go this way 1, which is X + 1. And then that Z is going to be -1. It's very easy to do because it's just programming and coding. Maybe. Well, yes, I suppose. But it's still kind of the same things where you have to put in the commands and all that stuff too. Like scripts and stuff, maybe. I mean, I'm not too familiar with it, so I don't know. But I think there's a way to basically have basically your chain of commands. So it's similar. However, mods, in my point of view, can change change the way things work from the normal game, and then also just visually. So I don't know. I would prefer to work with kind of what the game is. So then that way, look, here's the thing. Again, I don't really know how mods work per se. But what if you're leaving soon? Okay, I understand, DC. It's okay. Yeah, I totally understand. So I'll probably be doing this for quite a bit. You know, today I feel like kind of more of a Minecraft building day, so I'm definitely going to get a plot of land done today. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you are someone who just gets the game or has never messed with mods or anything like that, or even if you have mods, then you're able to come in here. You don't have to download or do anything beforehand. There's nothing special. You just come in and start playing. Like, I don't know if mods you have to download certain things first. in order to play it, like the mod, I guess, right? What if, I don't know, I'm just thinking like, okay, what if you're not able to download a mod for some reason? Then you'd be screwed. You couldn't play. So, I don't know. I just like the natural game, nothing modified whatsoever. I've always had that feeling. So, again, the ability to create all these cool and fun and exciting things, and you did it all on your own without the help of any outside, I guess, programming or whatever, if you will. I don't know. It just feels better because, yeah, when it works and you've done it, it's like awesome. Like you feel accomplished. So I don't know. So in theory, this should work. Again, this is a theory, so we'll see. So I'm hoping when I press the button, which I set that up, and I don't have so those two aren't going to matter. However, it's unconditional, so that really doesn't matter to me. It's the cloning that I'm concerned about, and I think it should work. I need a button. There's a button. Plot purchase. We'll say reset clone. There we go. Alright, so fingers crossed. And it works. Look at that. I calculated it just perfect. So now, I'll do this. Okay. Hey, Destroyer, how's it going, man? How's it going? Okay, so again, nothing happens. I put the thing, aka land certificate there. I step, disappears. I have claimed a plot of land. Congratulations. And now I have the tag. And so now, once I press the button, it's actually going to have an output on each of these. So press the button. There we go. So it set me back to 43. It removed the tag, and then it cloned. So there we go. Easy peasy. It's just the first time. It takes a little bit to kind of wrap my brain around it, but there we go. So there's your way as a player to buy a plot of land, and then me as the owner, as the administrator, I suppose you could say, I can easily just press a button and it'll reset, well, not the whole plot. That will be the next step, but yeah. So now people can buy and I can reset. And now, if I put a thing here, let's fill this up real quick. Don't even need a mod for that, just wear a ninja skin and use Honeyblock Parkour. Oh, there you go. See? So if you want to be a ninja, you just look like a ninja. And then if anyone, because I'm going to tell you now, I'm not making parkour myself. But if someone wants to come in and make a parkour course or something, I guess, maybe in certain, well, not where people live or in town, but maybe it can be mini games. But that is something that's way farther down on my list. I'm not even thinking about mini games right now. I have ideas for mini games, but that's not really on my radar. So, but that's true. That's true. If you want to be a ninja, you could just look like one. Um, Now this one is going to be on repeat. Unconditional. Um, Gosh, I almost think 3 isn't enough now. What if I did, I guess I'll do 4. Because I don't know, I feel like 3 should be enough. 1, 2, and then 3, or 1, 2, and then 3. But just to make sure, I'll make it 4, because better safe than sorry. Okay, so I think I don't have the tag, so if this works, just like that, boom. So I am trying to get into this plot of land, and oh gosh darn it, I just cannot do it. And I guess these are more, yeah, that's gonna be fine. So now, but if I now give myself said tag, obviously, I can just walk through. Look at that. How easy is that? So, and then like I said, as the owner or something like that, I have the ability to fly, so I can just bypass it myself. But normal players would not be able to bypass this right here to get into your plot of land. So your plot of land is now safe. Just like that. So, very cool. Let's see. So there's that. So I've made the plot secure. So that's awesome. So now what I need to do is the actual plot. Okay. So I'll tell you what. Let me step away for just a second. I'm gonna think. I think what I need to do is kind of think about how I want to proceed, because I know that there's the plot resetting I want to do, but then there's also the new edition where people want to be able to buy additional space. Let me think about that for a second. I will be right back. All right, we're back. And I thought about it, and we are going to need to do the plot additions first, and then the reset plot. So we need to add on to what's there, and then reset the whole thing, basically. So I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to do that. Okay. So it might cut into some of what's here, which is kind of what I'm worried about. Yeah, so I may have to change landscape just a little bit. Okay, maybe more than just a little bit. Well, let's see, if I do dirt, then... Yeah, if I do dirt for the outside, instead of bedrock, which is what I was thinking initially, then I could probably keep this... the outside will still look like dirt. Except for maybe here. Because they're gonna have allow blocks. I'll just do this. And it's not too bad, I guess. And actually, this could probably stay the same. Because in theory, this is all going to be... It's either not seen, or it's just dirt anyways, so... I feel like I'm destroying a lot of the work I did, but in theory, I'm actually not really destroying anything. Well, I mean, okay, sorta, kinda I am, but really I'm not. Okay. So other than like right here, this corner may be problematic. I may want to adjust this corner here. And underneath is going to be at least 6 to start with, so. So yeah, that actually should be okay. Just gonna adjust the outside a little bit more. There, and you can almost not even tell. Almost. Okay. So that's good. Okay, so I've cleared it. Well, if this turns into dirt, you know, there we go. We'll just adjust the the way it looks. So yeah, dirt will pop up here, and then will be all underneath. So now, oops. Okay, well, I need a regular dirt. There we go. Let's do it from this corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will mark that with a it's been 2 hours. Okay. Let's mark it with a bedrock. Or no. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what you will get as a player. And then it'll be bedrock. Well, I mean, I guess it'll still be dirt, but you know what I mean. It'll be bedrock on the inside. So the way that I see this is we'll already have it set up. Okay, so let's do this. So 7. Well, what did I say? It was in increments of 5? Is that what I said from my Discord? I don't know. Should have probably said welcome a long time ago. I was busy doing stuff. Let's see. So the poll said, which clearly it passed, so I need to do 8 of them. But I did change it to 5 blocks. So I guess I'm gonna just count 5. So that's 6, and then it's Bedrock. So then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a side view here. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I'm not really counting, I'm just counting how many I go down. 1, 2, or shoot. Complicated things again. Okay. 6. Then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. GG for life. It's an interesting name. Hello on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I did it incorrectly. Actually there. 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make 3 more apparently. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, wrong way. 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think 2, 3, 4, 5. So, God, that is so much room. It's ridiculous. I hope people don't complain because, like, that's so much extra room. So by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6, by 7, and then by 8. Well, actually, I guess I need one more, don't I? Can you join? Unfortunately, I'm still building the world, so it is not in a position where it is a playable world. So at this point in time, I'm going to have to say no. I'm just building it for now. So, but in the future, I do plan on having it available so other people can join and play. So, sorry about that. But it is not available as of yet. Okay, so we're gonna go down a lot here. But that's okay because then I can put just my allow blocks strictly underneath this thing, and that'll work. Although that's just the yeah. So then that would mean that underneath each plot, I need to make basically a giant dirt tube. So there's going to be lots of tubes just kind of going downward. All right. Can you help? I'm gonna have to decline on that one. This is strictly command block work, and I am the one who's doing the command blocks, so I have a couple people who build, but I've known them for a little while, so I'm not really looking for anyone at this moment in time. I'm just doing the plots of land today, so hoping to get that done. So if I was to make, oh gosh, I really don't want to do this the difficult way, but Actually, I won't. I won't do this the difficult way. So it's 30 out. So plus 30 and minus 30. Okay. Plus 30 minus 30. Is that what I just said? I think I just said that. It's fun making a server, right? Oh, it is. As long as it's... Well, yeah, I mean, it is fun. It is fun. And then I want this to be -1, because obviously it's -1. Yep. Griefers, exactly. Well, that's why you got to build it right. Which is why I'm taking my time with this and I'm building it correctly. I'm going to retype that. I don't know if I was right. I was correct. Okay. Let me retype that. One, 30. Bedrock. I don't think I even need to put the 0, but I'll just do it anyways. And there we go. So that is the bottom. So that is good. If I have to manually put the dirt, I don't really care. It's just the commands that I'm concerned about. So let's do this. So we're going to have a couple levels. What other games do I play? Well, let's see, you're on YouTube. There are some videos and stuff I have on YouTube. I also have Twitch, which I'm streaming on Twitch, and I do tend to play a lot of games on there. I don't know, play kind of a wide variety of games, and just kind of whatever sounds fun, honestly. Or whatever I'm in the mood for. So I shouldn't do that. Let's here. All right, let's make it further down, because the very bottom is going to have the allow blocks. So let's make it like 5. let's make it like 5. Okay. Yeah, let's make it 5. Then we can make it separate things here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've lost count. I think that was 7. I don't even remember what I just said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That should be fine then. Of course, no, the outsides. I can switch the outsides. So I'll change the outsides from bedrock to dirt. Or do I want to, actually? No, I do not, actually, because if I did that, then they would just dig around. They'd just dig around the bedrock. Okay. So that's good. Man, I tell you what, each plot, that is so much. That is so much work. God, I may change it. I may change it to like 6. 8 is a little much. Or something smaller, because that, I mean, that's going to take forever for me to make for each plot, because I got to do it by hand. Okay. Alright, so they get this normally. One. Get a sign. Basic. Lot size. Okay. Upgrade 1. Upgrade 2. Just trying to think, how many upgrades do I actually want to put, because I'm not putting 8. There's no way. Update 3. Because look at how much underneath you are. You purchase 4, right? Five, 6, 7. See, actually, there's, oh yeah, and then that's 8. Well, that's actually, hang on, that's 8. So that would actually be the that would actually be the last one to upgrade. So it'd actually go down further. So forget that. I mean, to be able to upgrade your plots infinitely would be quite the task. Is it possible? Sure, yeah, it's possible, but for each plot of land, am I willing to do that? No, I'm not. So, what is a good amount to purchase? God, it's hard to see. Can I? Always days enabled on this level. Is it now? Okay, I guess it is. One, two. I did 4 because 4 is an extra 20 squares. Let's do 4, right? So you got your upstairs, your actual plot of land, which will be however tall I decide it to be, which I was planning on 30. So you have 36 technically, 42, 48, 54, and then 60. I feel like that's actually good. You have 60. So that's what I'm going to do. So right here. So actually there's only 3 updates. It's a lot less than what people wanted, but in terms of the command block work that has to be put into it, I don't think I'm willing to do 8 like I initially planned. So I'll have to fill air for a lot of those things down there, but that's all right. Well, actually, would it be? It would actually be 4, wouldn't it? Because that's what you get. By upgrade, that's not how you spell that. Upgrade 1. Yeah, actually it is 4. Okay. And then here's the no more. I have to write that for myself. No more upgrades. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up all the way to our there. Let's do it. Let's make it official here. So those will be the different layers of land that you can upgrade, basically. Okay. Let me look here. Oh yeah. So I can actually fill this all back up with grass. And it would be fine. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's see. I had a friend of mine right here. Sorry, just writing a friend of mine real quick. Oh, I got a follow on Twitch. James, thank you, James. Appreciate that. I don't know what fake tats, like tattoos. You got fake tattoos. Okay. Cool, I guess. Unfortunately, though, let me tell you about the world. So the world is still under construction. It is not able to be played as of yet. That's what I've been working on. I am currently working on plots of land that people can buy. And hopefully once I kind of get that going, then I might be able to start introducing some people into the world. But for now, it's still under construction, so I can't have you join, unfortunately. Hopefully you understand that, though. However, because you just followed, you will probably see me doing updates and stuff on the world. I do play other things from time to time, but when you see me playing Minecraft, likely I will be doing updates to the world and working on it. And I will definitely announce to people when it becomes available. Still quite a bit to do, though, before then, but I'm glad that you have interest in it, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. We play some survival. Well, I'm building the world, so I'm not going to play survival. This will be... you won't be in survival in this world, but it'll be kind of like a survival game. But I guess you'll just have to wait and find out if you're interested. So, yeah. There we go. Let's see what he responds with. Yeah, okay, so let's continue here. Alright, so I'm choosing to do 4 upgrades instead of the 8 upgrades, but I guess what I'll do is I'll just make the I'll just make the upgrades cost twice as much. So, or something. Or maybe just I'll leave the prices the same and just do the 4. It's probably better. People would probably be pissed off if they had to pay more just because I chose to. Okay. So, gosh, how am I going to do this? Well, let's do this first. Well, it could... Okay, hang on, let me give myself an allow block. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Let's do this. So I'll do 2 underneath me, and then we will switch it to... There we go. And deny. Let's go ahead and give myself a deny block, and let's go ahead and just do the outside of this. Just to make sure. Alright. So there we go. So the inside part is allow blocks, and the outside is obviously deny. So the base part of it is set up. So that's good. So the last thing we're going to do is end up putting the dirt on the deny blocks straight up like a tube. Obviously I want to see how the inside works before I do that. There. A little bit brighter, a little bit easier for me to see because it's kind of dark there. Okay. I'll have to do that for him. Gotta go by. Okay, well, GG for life. Thanks for thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your interest, and hopefully we'll see you sometime in the future. So be sure to check back and see if things are ready to be played. So I'll let everybody know. But you have a good one, man. Appreciate it. And I apologize for pausing here, but I am talking to another buddy of mine on Discord, seeing future plans and stuff for probably later tonight. So I'm just kind of seeing how much more time I got until I have to go. But in terms of the plots of land here, so let's see. So this is basically going to be, I need to have plot resets essentially. Where's hang on. So what does that give me? That gives me like maybe, okay. So I'll tell you what, I will continue for another about 20 minutes or so. That will mean about 3-hour stream, and it's about 2:40 here, so I'll say just after 3 o'clock I'll probably take off. And then I will continue to work on this some more, probably off stream. So let's see what we can do on stream. So what I was just about to tell myself and ask myself is, where is the middle? So this is the middle, but I mean, where's the middle, very middle block here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it'd be this block, I believe. Okay. So, and that's important because I think I want to have a single command block. Yeah, okay. So there will be a command block in these spaces here. So what I need to do is the command block. So the command is going to say something along the lines of well, it's actually going to be gonna have to be two different commands, actually. Okay, I can see how I'm gonna make that work. So it'll be like this. Oops. No, it won't be like that. It'll be like that. I don't know why I went around. I could just break through it. So this will be a chain that is conditional. So look at that. So you'll have a bedrock floor and one command block. And then I'm gonna make the player make a button. I mean, it's so easy to make a button. I'm not gonna they can make a button, place it on there, and then deal with it. But I did want it to kind of turn all that into air. Should it be in the corners? Actually, I feel like it should be in the corners. So I'm going to change my mind. So in the corners of these plots, and it will be like this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a fill command, basically fill this entire area and down with yeah. Okay, that works. So let's do that. Has to be conditional. So this is going to say scoreboard players remove it's going to be the closest player with the tag, which in this case is Japan plot 1, and they're going to have a score in their money. So it'll be money SV. There's going to be 4 and I feel like it should be basically doubled each time. So what is a good starting point? And it has to be a decent amount. Gosh, let's see. Let's go with let's see, if it was half a mil, let me write this down. It's easier if I write things down as opposed to brainstorming. There we go. Brainstorming in my head. It's easier for me to write things down. So, upgrade 1, upgrade 2, upgrade 3. That's not how you spell that. Upgrade 4. Okay, and then no more. And that's it. Okay. So if I made it 500K, then 1 mil, then 2 mil, then 4 mil. I mean, considering you do make quite a bit of money, let's see. Let me open up my Excel spreadsheet here, because I got things all calculated. Yeah, you're going to be earning quite a bit of money, and then here you'll earn quite a bit as well. I feel like it should be more, because these are one-time upgrades. I mean, they should be pricey, especially since your plot of land was free too. So now you gotta pay for more. So if I do, I don't know, let's say 1 mil, 2 mil, 5, and 10. Let's say 2.5. There we go, 2.5. Especially since there's not much that you do right at this moment with your money, I feel like that should be fine. So I'm going to make that decision right now. So to purchase your first upgrade, which will give you, again, six extra spaces underneath, will cost you 1 million. The second upgrade is going to cost you 2.5. Third upgrade is going to cost you 5. So again, kind of trying to keep it doubled here. And then your last upgrade is going to be 10 million. So, but they're one-time upgrades for your plot, and then you get a 30 by 30 and 6 tall space for that in addition to. So I feel like that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna make it expensive. So okay. So score players remove, and we are going to target players that have 1 million. And then we're going to remove money SV. We're going to say 1 million. Okay. And then if that occurs, then I want to fill a certain area, which will be one above this command block, which I think is 30 plus 30 and plus 30. I'm going to double check that, but I'm fairly certain that's what it is. And then underneath this command block, let's see. So 1, 2, 3. This is going to stay the same. So 1, 2, 3 underneath that. -3. I almost want to say coarse dirt, but I'll probably leave it as just regular dirt. I mean, to me, coarse dirt would make more sense. Or I can even have it be different materials as you go further, further down. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But I can only think of what? Dirt. I could think of dirt, then gravel, then clay, maybe, and then stone. That is 4. You know what? I think that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change it up a bit. So each time you buy an upgrade, you actually have to go through different types of material. You're not going to get anything that's like worth a lot, but just it's not just dirt. So, but this first one is going to be dirt though. And let me make sure that it is +30, +30, yep. Alright, so that should work, and it would work for me because I have more than 1 million. Although I don't have the tag, so it actually would not work for me, but in any case, let's see. Let's keep those just in case, because you never know. So everything is the same except that I'm going to change the numbers here. There we go. And obviously you would not have access to this one until you have this one. Excuse me. And then this will be 5. And then last but not least, oh, I am so glad that okay. And then last but not least will be this one, which will just be an extra 0. So dirt, then I want gravel, which I think these are all the correct things here. Clay, I don't remember what clay is actually. So I'll double check that. and then stone. Let's do it. So give self dirt. Okay, so dirt. So I'm going to make sure that the syntax for this is correct. So be like that. And then the next one was gravel. Which is correct, yep. Which I can't do gravel until I do the the clay. Okay, so let's try clay. Which would be clay. Yep, just like that. Alright, there we go. So as you dig down, I guess the outside will look different too. So that'll be interesting. And then stone, I'm pretty sure is just stone. Yep. So but here, it will show that it's bedrock, meaning you can't go any further than that. Yeah, but that looks cool. So obviously it'll be dirt, and then it'll be more dirt, then gravel, then clay, and then stone. I can't really think of another transition that I would use. Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it as, we'll leave it at that. So I think those should all be correct then. Let's get rid of the dirt here. All right. So we will do something like this. Let's extend this out. Oops. Let's do one more. Alright, whoops, that was a mistake. So the reason why I'm doing this is so I can make a copy of the command blocks, so I don't accidentally lose the commands that I just put in there. Because when it clones over, it's going to clone over the command blocks and replace them with whatever material. So I want to grab a copy of each one while I can. And we're going to have to clone them, so I need to face them in the right direction anyways. Oops. Wow, really? I guess it won't hurt to put an extra one there. So now I can just do this, and that will work. I hate that where it just doesn't like register the first time. Whoa, where did I get 2 from? Okay, there we go. So now I have a copy of them. It could just be like that, because this command is going to fill all this with the block anyway, so it doesn't matter if that's Bedrock or not. Okay. Okay. So the plot reset was a couple things. So I did want like a chest somewhere. So we'll do that. Actually, that's the plot. Congrats. So that's nothing. All right. Plot reset. Well, it is that time. It is just after 3 o'clock there. Let's see if we can do something real quick. Let's make it somewhat same layout. Plot reset. Okay. This might have two parts to it here. So do I want to do I think what we'll do is it because I actually have to do the above part as well. So tell you what, I'm gonna try to figure this out off stream, and maybe I'll just work on this more later this evening. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save and quit for now, and we will continue this later, or I will continue this later. If I stream it, we'll see. If not, then just I'll probably stream it more tomorrow then instead. So what I will go ahead and say is thank you to everybody who is watching. Thank you everybody who followed. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know if anyone subscribed at all to the YouTube. I don't think I got any notifications, but if you did, I appreciate that too. Thank you very much. And I will see